We already know what happened in the first 50 years, so we could repeat that experiment, but it has been done, and if we're looking at a different outcome, which is if in the next 20 or 30 years, what kind of, you want a healthier population, how would you restart it? So, Martin.
Yeah, a few years ago there were reports of increased tick incidents with moose because of the longer warming season in the summer. Is that still an issue, and if so, is it going to be addressed in this plan?
What will be explained, and okay, if you couldn't hear him, the question was, are there more ticks out there? And if you don't know about winter ticks, it's kind of a gruesome story, but basically, as opposed to the ticks that crawl on your dog during the summer and feed on your dog, these are ticks that they crawl onto the animal in the fall and they feed through the winter. And they can congregate in massive numbers, 20 to 50,000 ticks a moose, and they can cause it to have to regenerate more blood at a time when they're vulnerable, and it stresses them, basically. So the tick population is fluctuating with the temperature. The warmer the summers, the better it is for ticks. I don't know if Andrew's got a tick consultant on his list, but we'll definitely try to at least explain that interrelationship better so that we can determine some of the consequences on how we manage. Other questions? Go ahead.
This is a kind of a follow-up to Dan's question about the speed of the process. Some of us believe that although the genetics of the wolves are not great because of the bone deformities and so forth, that there have been many generations of natural selection for these wolves to tune themselves to the prey that they have on Isle Royale. And with 3 individuals left, many of us believe the chances of that genetic material staying in a viable population is very low, even with reintroduction of new wolves to the island. So if we're looking at 2 or 3 years, the chances of any of that, very precious in my opinion, genetic information surviving this process. So my question to you, I guess, should you become convinced miraculously now that this is worth saving, is there a quicker way that wolves could be reintroduced to save this genetic material?
I think the significance of the decision, would have to be some very unusual circumstances beyond natural processes for us to intervene or go off our current path. Until there are some things that we could look at, but for the most part, the path of non-intervention until we display the consequences of any change is the path that we're on. And we realized from the beginning that that might allow for local extirpation. And I know some people aren't happy to hear that, but it is, one of the facts as time has moved on. And if the population had stayed, if that female had stayed last year, it could have changed the dynamics already. So we will continue to watch and get the data, and we'll see where it plays out. It could all change with the next ice bridge, and then it could be worse. So we'll do that.